Welcome to our home. The Classic Theater of San Antonio resides deep in the heart of the Blue Star Art Complex, right here at the Jumpstart Theater. This is the Classic Theater's home. Welcome.
The reason I was involved in starting Classic Theater Company was I really felt that we, San Antonio, really need something beyond musicals and kind of weird off-Broadway shows, both of which I love, but I think there's more to life than those two genres, and I think the classics are very important, something I want to pass down to my kids' kids.
We founded the Classic Theater of San Antonio to fill a void that's existed in our city for quite a number of years. We do have theaters that produce musicals, we have theaters that produce children's theater, we also have theaters that do very cutting-edge avant-garde work. But we didn't have anyone that was doing the classics. And so the Classic Theater of San Antonio is filling that void.
The classics are timeless. All of the subject matter, all of the themes, why they're so important is they stand the test of time. And that's why we know that we needed something like the Classic Theater in San Antonio. Say, for instance, Shakespeare.
One of the most successful shows in classic theater history was Anton Chekhov's Uncle Vanya.
I came to see your husband, you know. Your message said that he was sick, rheumatism or something. He seems perfectly healthy to me.
Last night he was miserable. He kept complaining about pains in his legs. Now today, they're all gone.
Well, I nearly broke my neck getting here. It's over 20 miles, you know. Well, you'll have to put me up overnight. Oh, well, at least I'll get a good night's sleep. Quantum satis.
That's wonderful. It's always a special occasion having you stay over.
You get it!
Stop it! Stop it! He's out of his mind! He's out of his mind!
Let go of that! Give it to me! I can't!
The Classic Theater of San Antonio is so fortunate to be in the Jumpstart Theater. This 180-seat house is an amazing place for actors to reach out and grab their audience members. You really feel up close and personal into the action of the classics, and that's what makes this space so unique.
A medium. A seance. A spirit or two. And let the fun begin. Blithe Spirit, appearing October 14th and disappearing on Halloween, October 31st.
One of the most important reasons why the Classic Theater of San Antonio was founded was to offer high school and college students in the San Antonio and surrounding areas the opportunity to see the plays that they're reading in school come to life on stage.
The Classic Theater of San Antonio defines classic plays as not only those from ancient Greek, Shakespeare, Elizabethan, Restoration times, but also modern classics, such as Arthur Miller's All My Sons.
You're so young, you know, Kate? You haven't changed at all. Rings an old bell. And you too, Joe. You're amazingly the same. The whole atmosphere is.
I say, I ain't got time to get sick.
Oh, he hasn't been laid up in 15 years.
Except my flu during the war.
Huh?
My flu when I was sick during the war.
Oh, sure, except for his flu during the war. Don't look at me like that. It slipped my mind. Joe wanted to go into the shop that day, but he couldn't lift himself off the pillow. I thought it was pneumonia.
What is he saying?
Yeah, I know how you feel, kid. You know, I'll never forgive myself. If I could have gone in that day, I never would have allowed Steve even to touch the nets.
She said you've never been sick.
No, I said he was sick, George.
And didn't you hear her say that he's never been sick?
Can you remember every time you were sick?
I remember pneumonia. Especially if I got it the day my partner was going to patch up cylinder heads.
The next 5 years of classics, to me, our classical theater looks like it's going to explode. I mean, the amount of audience that we have now, what we've built, is exploding by leaps and bounds. I really feel like in the next 5 years, we could build this theater to be the first equity theater in San Antonio, which is so exciting.